Hey you guys, Misty here today, and I'm going to be doing a call and chat out of Kameliya Angelkova's book, 50 Autumn Miniatures, and I picked out this one and maybe another one, depending on how much time we have. I want to do this little corn picture, and I want to I want to use the Ohuhu markers by Janine that she sent me, the deal tip brush pens. I want to try these out and color with them for the first time, so you guys can see me. I wanted to pick, a simple picture, but I'm excited about trying these out. So we'll give it a shot. Let me see now. One of you yellow. Oh yeah, these are really nice. Sure are. So how are you guys doing today? I'm doing okay. Thought I'd get on here and we'd try these out and have a good time here. Oh yeah, these are really nice. A lot better than Crayola Super Tips, actually. Going down really good. These are nice pens. Well, I saw this morning, I saw on the news that President Trump and his wife got the coronavirus, quarantined. And, Trump, you see him, sometimes he wears his mask, sometimes he don't. And it's best when you go out to wear your mask all the time, when you go out. But it's bad that he's got it. Prayers to him and his wife that has the coronavirus. This is my first time coloring in this book. Well, I guess I could zoom in a little bit so you guys can see good. There we go. I got the kerosene heater on this morning. It's getting colder in the mornings and evenings a little bit. I went with Kyra and Mary yesterday. Mary had an appointment at the womb doctor yesterday in Silva. So I went with them. We left around 11 yesterday and stopped at the Posh thrift store. And then we stopped at the Bargain Den thrift store in Bryson. It's right above McDonald's. First time I've ever been in it. And it used to be in another place in Bryson and they moved it. But it's really nice. They've put a lot into it, you can tell. And we went into that one, looked around. And then we stopped at the thrift store in Silva by Rose's. I ended up finding a tape player that I've been looking for a couple of years. It's hard to find a tape player anymore. And I had some tapes that of Grandpa's. Grandpa died probably about, I guess it's been at least 4 years ago he died. And I had some of his tapes, and, I was wanting to see what was on them. And so last night I brought out home the tape player and listened to one of them. On one side was Dwight Yoakam singing, and on the other side was George Jones. So I heard that tape, wrote down what was on it. And then a couple of other ones I have was blank. There was nothing on the tapes. And that was fun to do. I was hoping that I would get I was hoping I would get Grandpa singing on there, because he used to sing and he sounded like Kenny Rogers. He used to sing the Gambler song, sounded just like Kenny Rogers. So, but I wasn't lucky, I don't think. A lot of them I've got too is, tapes of different people. And I actually have one that says Mom on it, and it was his mom's tape. And I've got a tape that when we first moved up here, and probably it's been about 11 years ago we moved up here, I recorded off the radio, and I've still got that tape. And you can tell it's off the radio because it fades in and out. The music does. Fades in and out. So you can tell that it's radio music. And yesterday when I was with Kyra and Mary, we stopped at the BP gas station. As Kyra was in the gas station there, I was sitting in the car with Mary, and I took a picture of the guy he had a motorcycle, he had a carrier on the back. It was like a mini-sized little camper, and he actually put his dog in there. It was a cute little thing, and the dog was white, and it had a black spot on each side. And I took a picture, go on my Instagram and look at it, the little carrier he had. I was thinking, well, that would be nice to put a lot of coloring books in. You know, if I had one of those, I could put my coloring books in it. Of course, that's the first thing I thought of. He had some stuff in the back. It had little windows on it, too. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, I love these pens, guys. Definitely like these pens. Now, this is the wider tip, and this is a smaller tip right here. See, here's a smaller tip for small areas. You could use the smaller tip for really small areas. But I'll probably mostly be using the wider tip. I'll have to use these, try these out in my Halloween book that I got by this same lady. I bought the Mandela one. Got it yesterday. I bought 2 tape players at the thrift store actually. One of them didn't work. One of them took batteries. It didn't have a plug, it just took batteries, and I couldn't get it to go on. The other one plugged up in the wall. It worked. Let's see here. Oh, that's pretty. Really smooth too. Let's see here. Got a little bit out of the line. I'll put this back on there over the where I went out the line. This month is really exciting. I love October. And then next month, can you believe it? Next month will be Thanksgiving already. And next month is my husband's birthday, Dwayne's birthday, and Mom's birthday next month. Last year, I was able to take them. We went out to eat, and I bought all their food. Bought Mom and Dad something to eat, and me and Dwayne, we went out and ate. But not this year. I don't think we'll do that. I was watching last night. I typed in, people singing in the subway. And you'd be surprised how many talented people sings in that subway in New York. There was one lady that was singing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac, and she sounded really good. And then this one guy and this girl was singing in the mall. Looked like Billie Jean. The Billie Jean song by Michael Jackson. That was pretty interesting. And also, I've been watching Dark Shadows. I've decided to go toward the end more and watch it because I can't remember how it goes. And I'm going to tell you guys, I cannot believe this because I forgot how it went. Roger ends up killing Elizabeth, ends up killing Carolyn in the end there. He goes crazy. And then Willie, remember Willie was a servant of Barnabas. Well, he jumped out the window because Angelique was wanting him to tell her the secret of Barnabas, and he wouldn't do it because he's devoted to Barnabas. He wouldn't tell her, so he jumped out the window. That's how they killed him off, and then now they've killed Elizabeth off and Carolyn off. And Carolyn, they had her married to Willie in the end of it. And then when Willie died, she was drinking, and really, really drinking a lot because of it. And I forgot that Roger killed Carolyn. And then Elizabeth knew that Roger killed Carolyn. And so then Roger strangled Elizabeth, killed her. And I was on the part where he tried to kill Maggie. He strangled Maggie because Maggie found out what happened. That's how far I've gotten through it. But it's been a while since I watched the whole thing, all of it. Probably, I'd say 2012 was the last time I watched the whole thing. It took me about a year to watch all of it. So as far as I know, Maggie's still, well, the characters, I know, they're the real people, but I forgot what their names are, their real names, but the one that played Victoria Winters, she's still alive. The one that played David's still alive. The one that plays Maggie and Angelique is still alive. And the person that plays Quentin is still alive. See, they on the show they was making it like, oh, that's probably Quentin that killed Elizabeth and Carolyn, but it wasn't Quentin. It's not Quentin that done it. And of course, they end up having Angelique on there till the very end. I wasn't really fond of her. Never did like her that much. Of course, they have to have somebody on the show that you don't like, every time. Seems like. And I saw on Facebook a picture of Elvis Presley's son that killed himself, which is sad. He looked a lot like Elvis. He was a young boy. They buried him in Graceland. He's buried on Graceland there. Seen that on Facebook. And also, Mike Davis died. He's the one that sang that song, Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble. I remember that song he sang. Day before yesterday, I hung outside a lot. It was warmed up in the evening. Sat outside and colored, and seen the hummingbirds. So it looks like probably the hummingbirds will be going back pretty soon because it's getting colder. But I've seen a hummingbird and I've seen some butterflies outside. And apparently the snakes is still out because this one guy I know, he posted on Facebook, he was up on Deep Creek, about stepped on one, a rattlesnake, about stepped on a rattlesnake. And he took a video of it, and you could see its rattlers just a shake, and it made it so mad, And like Dwayne said, this time of year, they're really mean. The snakes are. So you have to be careful. And I haven't seen a baby squirrel out here. There was about 2 of them a couple weeks ago out here in the tree and by the house playing in the tree, little bitty baby squirrels. And I keep looking, I haven't seen them, so I don't know what happened to them. They was probably about the size of my sugar glider, I'd say. I hope the cat didn't get them. Let's see here. Yeah, it's hard not to go out of the lines, but just use that white gel pen if you do. That fixes it a lot of times. I really like the yellow. It makes the corn look real, the yellow color. Now we'll go, I went outline a little bit here and I'll use my white gel pen to go back over it. Let's see here, I'm going to use a lighter brown on this. I'm going to try this month to color quite a bit like I did last month, hopefully. I ended up coloring 2 more the day before yesterday after I done that video of what I colored, so I ended up doing it all about 63 for last month. I was coloring in rose windows and I couldn't stop myself. I colored 2 of the mandalas. I was using my Crayola tape note markers, and right now, guys, the Crayola tape note markers are on sale. You save about $5. I just wanted to let you guys know. Go on on Amazon, and they're about $10. Fine Point's what I get. Really good markers. I like them. I went ahead and bought me an extra set, but I definitely recommend those. Definitely. I like them. I definitely recommend these pens also. These are really nice. Going down really good. I've got to take Casper back to the vet in a couple weeks. Make appointments so they can check his eyes and make sure everything's okay with him. I wrote it down on the calendar about when I need to call. Shirley's back home from her surgery. She had her pacemaker put in. She's back home. I need to go see her. I was wanting to go stay the day with her, but I'd have to get up about 6, and it's so hard for me to get up early like that. So I might just get Daddy to take me over there. And Dwayne, he's usually all the time, busy working. Get Mom or Dad to take me sometime during the day to see her. And also, Mom's, she had a checkup, and her bladder, her kidney infection's doing better too, so that's good. My brother Greg, he's having to work more hours at the casino because they're short on help now. I think people quits because they're scared about the virus up there, which I don't blame him. He works in Cherokee. So he's having to work more days, more hours and days. I wrote down on the calendar when I trimmed Papa's dog's nails tiny so I can go back up there and trim them in about a month again. So I'll know. Go ahead and trim her nails up for Papa. Get it done. I tried to send a link to my Aunt Judy of my colorings for the last month, and she's not able. She don't know. I don't think her phone will let her. I was going to say she probably don't know how to, but I think what it is that her phone probably won't, doesn't play the video or something. I'm not really sure what kind of phone she has. And my Aunt Norma, she's coming in this month on vacation, so I don't know what to do about that. I love Norma, but with the virus going on, I mean, what would you say? I'm afraid to get out and be around you because of the virus. You don't want to hurt her feelings, but I don't know what to do on it. I don't know. Let's see now. Well, I'll color this brown too, right here. I'm not sure this right here don't supposed to be, well, I don't guess it's supposed to be brown, does it? Or maybe it does. I'll know more maybe when I color this about it. This is just a simple picture, but it's really nice, It's a nice picture. I was excited to try these markers out. I was excited. I couldn't wait to do it. I wanted to wait, do it on camera so Janine could see me color with them. I think I'll just leave it like this, guys. I think that's what I'll do, is just leave it like this. Right here. I bookmarked another one I wanted to do. It's over here because we're in 23 minutes, so I've probably got time to do another one. Maybe this little scarecrow here I was thinking about we could do. Scarecrow picture. I also want to try out them those gel pens that I got at the Dollar Tree. Try them out, on camera and see. We'll see how they do. Find something simple to color and try them out. This is a pretty brown color. I like coloring with browns. I enjoy it real well. I like hearing the marker go down on the paper too. The other picture we just done with corn there, I'm just going to leave it like it is and not fool with coloring the background on it. Same way with this, Just leave it simple. I hear you, Casper. Guess I'm gonna color this color too. Yep. This side. Scoot it up a little. I hear Iris in the cage moving around. I spoiled him good the other day when we went outside. Took him outside with me. His wings is still, clipped pretty good. And also I took a picture of him out in the tree. You can see it on my Instagram. I got the picture as my profile picture, so you can see him. Yeah, he's spoiled pretty good. That thrift store I was telling you guys about in Silva, the name of it's Pathways Thrift Store. It's right beside of a pawn shop. Usually don't go in the pawn shop much, but Kyra, when she goes in there, she ends up buying a lot of DVDs and stuff. I dread it. Monday we have to go to Silva. Dwayne's going to take me and Betty to Silva. We got to get her check, pay some bills. Boy, I dread that because it always wears me out. Because a bank that was in Bryson moved to Silva, and I need to get my account from Silva switched to Bryson again, the community bank. Need to get it switched because it's hard doing that. Wears me out. Really hard to do. I keep saying I need to, but I don't never do it, switch it. But definitely need to. A little bit of green right here. Whoops. Oh, I had that song in my head last night. I asked Dwayne, who sings that song? I said, I believe that Dolly Parton sings it. That song, When You Think About Love, You Think About Me. That's a good song. I looked it up and listened to it several times on YouTube, and then I watched that one song by Ozzy Osbourne, I'm Just a Dreamer. Definitely check that song out if you haven't heard it, because it's a nice song, and his voice sounds good on it, and the video is really nice video. I'm Just a Dreamer is the name of the song. maybe I can cover that up when I color the pumpkins. And color the pumpkin and apples. Oh, I love orange. I hadn't heard that song in a while. When you think about love, think about me. I believe I heard it on my XM radio a while back. And I just forgot about it, you know. This weather definitely bothers my breathing, for sure. Definitely. If I can find a picture, I'll look for a picture pretty soon and we'll color with the gel pens. There's several videos I need to make. It seems strange using a tape player, you know, and back in the 80s it was so natural using one. And now it just seems strange listening to a tape player. And I don't know, I guess you could find some on eBay, some blank tapes, music tapes. But used to, you know, the store would sell them, but not anymore, because that's a thing of the past. It's kind of neat to see what kind of music Grandpa did like. I know that Monroe, that's Dwayne's daddy, he likes Dwight Yoakam also. He likes him pretty good. And that George Jones tape I was telling you about that was on the other side is singing, that was pretty good. There was some good songs on there. Oh, it's really hard not to mess up. Go out with the lines. Kind of blend it in a little bit. Right here, I went out of the line some. A little bit. Maybe I can go back over it with the green. Kind of cover it up a little bit. Let's see here. Well, what color do we want the overalls? Light blue, maybe, on the overalls. I was going to go with orange, but see, I don't know about this color. Maybe for the sure add some orange in this blue, you know, for maybe the bandana. I could have used dark blue, but I was thinking it might be too dark, you know. I wasn't sure. Since I'm not coloring the sky, you know, maybe I can just get by with this color. I'm not coloring the background. I might color some of it blue, a darker blue, maybe. Maybe. See here. I noticed, you know, Walmart, they don't sell anymore. They don't sell fish anymore. That they haven't sold it in a while. I got to thinking about that, but they haven't. A lot of times you get their fish and they wouldn't live long at all. Wouldn't even you get one home and it die the next day, you know. And a lot of times the tanks didn't look clean sometimes, but I just happened to think of that. That's about a thing of the past because, you know, like, well, Silver and Bryson, Franklin and Waynesville, there's 4 Walmarts right there around my area. They don't sell fish like that anymore. They don't sell them. I used to like buying those fighting fish, betas. It's hard taking care of fish and keeping them alive, so I haven't had any in a while. It's a task. Hard to do. And then you can buy a heater, you know, you put it in the water on the side of the tank to help warm the water up. One time I accidentally fried and killed a fish, left that heater on, and killed it dead. It's been a long time ago, but I remember it. Because you just want to leave it on for a little bit of time, not long, you know. Let's see here. Just long enough to warm up the water, basically what you want to do. Make sure my paper's under here. My blotter, my cardstock. I saw that Deborah Mueller, she's got some pages that in her group on Facebook, you can join her group and you can get pictures that's not in her book. She gives free to the group, and that makes me want to buy a printer because I already got, I mean, hopefully my printer, I've got a printer, but hopefully it works with the windows I've got. I don't know, hopefully. And I need to try that fool with that today and see if I can get it going, the printer, see if it'll, you know, if I can install it and maybe buy some ink to download some, print out some pictures that she's gave just for the group to color. And like I need more pictures of hers. I've got about all of her books, but I enjoy them so well, you know. And I've got a notebook I can put them in, print them out, and then I could show you guys the ones I printed out. But I think I'll do that today. Just go on there, just try to install a printer. I remember, you know, a couple of years ago I used it. Done real good printing out pictures. So I'm hoping that I can install it on this printer, on this new computer I've got. Well, I've had this computer for about a year and a half. Let's see here. Orange hat, pink hair, gray hair, a tan, a light brown. Yep, I'm going to go with brown again. Is this brown? Yeah. No, we definitely don't want pink hair, guys. You know what happened last time I used pink? Then I covered up her hair with black on that video we did. I don't want a scarecrow with pink hair if I can help it. I believe pretty soon the warm days will be gone from us, you know. We won't have any warm days much. I'm just going to color this brown, I guess. Color this brown. This will probably be the first color that goes out first to be brown because I like using browns, as you know. I did try that potato brown. I found that in my Arteza, and that's a pretty brown too because Ann mentioned the potato brown. It's really nice. Mm, 12 minutes into this one on the second part. I hope we can get it done. Maybe we can. It'll just cut off when it runs out. That's what it'll do. Usually I can record an hour and that's it on here. Most of the time. There's some brown. Yep, I'm going to do it. I'll have to color that fence brown too. These lids goes on really good also, which is a plus. They come off good and they go back on good. Okay, now I have to go over here and color this fence brown. Mary's got to go back to Asheville again Monday and get her foot checked and see how she's doing. Yesterday, when she went to the wound doctor, they wrapped her toe real good. Got to go back Monday to Asheville, see how everything is going. She had that stent put in her leg a couple weeks ago. I always liked scarecrows. Dwayne, he's made some for the garden when we made our garden. Scares the crows off, and it actually does. It works really good, scaring the crows off. He made one this year. Sometimes you'd think it was a real person. He used his shirt and cap for the scarecrow. Actually works though. We had a good garden this year. The other day I fixed some sloppy joes, manwich. Oh my gosh, them things was so good. Me and Dwayne ate one for 2 nights there for supper. It'd been a while since we eat some sloppy joes. Them things are delicious now. That hamburger meat was good too. Cooked up good. I just go all over the place talking, guys. Hopefully it's like I'll talk about one thing, come back to the same thing again, talk about more of it. If I think of it, I try to talk about all one thing together, but I just go all over the place when I talk. I have to be careful here. I'm going to go out of the lines, but I am going out of the lines. Good thing about a gel pen can cover it up. I don't think if I went over it with the marker, the orange again, you could probably see the dot. I mean the line. I need a yellow. I'm just going to color all this right here yellow. Miley Cyrus and Jimmy Fallon, they sound really good singing together. They was at that Subway, and they sung, him and her, well, mostly she sang the Jolene song by Dolly Parton. He was singing with her some. They was disguised. Then in the end of the singing, they showed who they was. And then Miley Cyrus sang that Party in the USA song. That was pretty good. I seen that last night when I was looking at videos of singing in the subway. It's pretty interesting though. Type it in and see what you can find, And a lot of these homeless people are really talented. It goes to show you, the best talent is not found. It's just not. Everybody's got some kind of gift that God gives them, some kind of talent gift. Mine isn't singing, but I can color, and then sometimes I work with acrylic paint, pour paint, make the jewelry and stuff. And I definitely didn't get the singing though. Wish I had of. Just can't sing the best. I can sing, but it's hard to keep in tune when you're singing. Same way with playing an instrument. I don't know how to do that either. Now my brother Greg, he learned how to play an instrument on YouTube. He watched YouTube and learned how to play guitar, and he turned out it turned out real good, him learning that. He done real good with it. I might go back over this with orange where I went out of line here. Maybe. I doubt it. Let it dry. Go back over the red maybe a little. And the bow, I want red too, I think. The bow for the little bird. Feet orange feet. I'd say these would work good also for the X method for Belba's book because they're really pretty colors. I'd say they would. Let's see here. This is a brown also, isn't it? No, it's a green. It's a green color. Trying to figure out what, I guess I could color the bird a light gray color. This is more of a blue kind of. I'm just going to color the whole bird here. It's one thing I'm like Anne, I don't like coloring birds. I just don't like coloring them. I'm not into coloring animals much either. I'm just not into it much. Really, I mean, the way these markers go down, they're really nice. You wouldn't have to use pencil over it. I wouldn't. Just go with it and leave it as it is. They go down good like Crayola Super Tips. But what I like is it's working good on the Amazon paper, these pens are, because a lot of times you can't use the Crayola Super Tips on this paper. It tears easy, the paper does. I don't even try it using the Crayola Super Tips on this Amazon paper. But now with Belba Family, I don't have any problems with the markers, That's about the only book I use them in. I'm going with a darker brown here. Oops, oh, it's that green color. Well, there we go. That's okay. Shoot. That's what I say. That's still okay. Let me see now. I do want pink eyes, I think. It's a cute little scarecrow. I have to use a little pink here. I don't like using a lot of pink on stuff, but I think I'll use pink here. I was noticing on the spiderweb, using the spiderweb tablecloth, you can see my pictures more clear. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. And then after Halloween, I'll have to find another tablecloth probably to put on my table for you guys. Now I have to use that brown on that one spot. What was it? Darker brown, wasn't it? It wasn't that color. It was this one, this color right here. Yeah, that was it. Let's see, right in here's where I messed up a little bit. Right in here. On the pumpkin. I just kind of cover it up best I can so you can't see it. We can cover up the white with the red though. I'm not sure, like I said, on the orange. Go back over, it'll be fine a little bit. I don't guess it'll hurt anything. There's this one right here too, guys. I finished, so we finished 2 of them. Finished the corn and this one on camera today. Turned out cute. Pink and orange and light blue. Doesn't really match good, but I usually don't match anyway. I like this one. Yeah. Turned out good. See that? This right here are the little tie beanies I got last year at Walgreens, and I've got them sitting on my table. This is witchy right here. Witchy. And I got 4 last year. This is the bat one. This is Echo right here. The gray one. This one is Vlad, V-L-A-D, Vlad. And see how pretty the wings are? So the spider webs on them. Really pretty. And I got this one right here. I got the little owl last year. Got all these at Walgreens. This is Hyde, H-Y-D-E. Right here. And this one I just found at the thrift store. Little cat one. Cat Halloween one. Frady, F-R-A-I-D-Y. What year did this one come out? I'm not sure what year it is. Doesn't say, but there's that one right there. Wanted to show you guys these because I've got them sitting over here on the table. When I color, I've got them sitting beside of me here. Put them back over here beside of me. Alright guys, thank you all for stopping by. I love you all, and we will swing by again pretty soon. I'll talk to you again. Bye bye.